Hello, I'm Shihab Ratansi in Washington. Here are the main stories brought to you by Al Jazeera. A suicide bomber has killed at least 41 and wounded 45 more near Pakistan's Swat Valley. The attack targeted a military convoy in the district of Shangla. That as the Pakistani army says it's preparing to launch an offensive in the South Waziristan region, which officials say is a Taliban stronghold. Israel's Prime Minister has spoken out against the UN GOLDSTONE report, which concluded that Israel deliberately targeted civilians during its war on Gaza earlier this year. Addressing the Israeli parliament on Monday, Benjamin Netanyahu called the report one-sided. Maintaining Israel's right to defend itself, Netanyahu said he would never allow any of the country's leaders or soldiers to be put on trial for war crimes. Officials in Lebanon say there's been an explosion in a building that may have been used as a weapons depot. The blast happened in the village of Tyre Filse near the port city of Tyre, about 10 kilometers from the border with Israel. The Lebanese group Hezbollah has denied reports that anyone died, but did say one person was injured in the explosion. Hillary Clinton has arrived in Moscow for her first visit to Russia as U.S. Secretary of State. She's expected to press Russian leaders for, quote, specific forms of pressure, end quote, against Iran if it fails to comply with international demands to answer questions about its nuclear program. Also on the agenda, North Korea, which set off another round of short-range missiles in tests earlier on Monday. Gabon's constitutional court has backed the results of the country's presidential election, which gave Ali Bongo a victory. Final results showed Bongo won the September poll, but the opposition accused him of rigging the vote. He replaces his father, Omar Bongo, who died in June after more than 40 years of rule. American professor Eleanor Ostrom has become the first woman to win the Nobel Prize for Economics. She will split the $1.4 million prize with fellow professor Oliver Williamson. Ostrom won for showing how resources such as forests and grazing lands can be better managed by the people who use them, rather than by governments or private companies. And those are the top stories. Don't forget, you can always keep up to date with the news on our website, the address aljazeera.net/English.